So tonight, me, Bailey and Ollie are all going to be heading to a local darts competition. Me and Bailey are going to be heading to a local ADC and Ollie is heading to his local Super League. We're going to be bringing you along to each competition to show you just how well we do. You'll see footage from all our matches and we'll be updating you throughout the night to let you know how we're getting on. So let's waste no time and head over to Bailey ahead of his ADC.
Right, so we're back with another Bullhitters Plays Comps episode. Obviously we haven't done one for a while, but we're back now and we're all going to film a comp for you to see how we're getting on. The last 5 weeks I've played, I've got to the quarterfinals 4 times and got out of the groups, and I think I mentioned in the last one, my ADC is like really hard. There's like 12 unbelievable players there. And getting out of the group is one of my goals every week, so yeah, hopefully we can do the same today and potentially go further. So I will see you down at the venue.
So for me tonight, it is the start of our local Super League season in Suffolk. Tonight's game is not a league game, it is a friendly tonight, so we're playing a side who is local to us and we are at home tonight. So I'm going to do some footage of a few of the games that are going on tonight. I'll speak to a couple of the people in there and I'll also chuck some footage of my game in there as well. But let's crack on with the video and see how the night goes.
So tonight I'm going to be heading down to a local ADC near me at the Sportsman Social Club in Winchester. I've not been to this one before, but there is plenty of great competition. You've got the likes of Jared Cole, Chaz Barstow and a few county players too. So loads to hopefully improve my game. Like a normal ADC, there's going to be the group stages, so I'm going to get about 4 or 5 matches, and if I'm lucky enough to qualify, it will then be quarterfinal, semi-final and final. I'm going to quickly have a 10-minute practice, put my darts in my case, and we will see you at the venue.
Right, so I've just played my first game and I'll put it on the screen right now, but it was a decent game. I think I hit an 85 first 9, 85 overall, so pretty happy with that. And I'll catch up with you after my second game.
Right, so I've just played my game. I managed to win 3-1, had a 76 average I think, and 2 180s in the first couple of legs. So didn't play too badly. Doubles let me down a little bit, but yeah, we go again. It's only a friendly tonight, so still happy with the performance, especially after how I've been playing recently. Pretty happy with tonight. Let's get into the rest of the footage and see how the rest of the team get on.
Right, so we have finished the group and we have won every game, which I'm very shocked about, to be fair, because the guy that's in there, Robbie Martin, he went to Q School last year. I mentioned him last week. He was in my group. I had the hardest group. I had like everyone in there, everyone in there could average at least 70 on the night. And I actually won all my games. I beat Robbie Martin 2-1. And then my last game then, I actually took out the big fish, 170 in my first leg, which is my first competitive 170. So very, very happy with that. But yeah, we're on to the knockouts now, into the quarterfinals. I don't know who I'm playing yet, but I think I'm playing Jay Anderson, who's a good friend of mine, one of the fans of the Bullhitters as well. I'll keep you updated after the quarterfinal, and I'll see you inside. Right, we are joined with Andrew McDermott today, who's one of the players at my local ADC, and he's a very good player at that. Andrew, do you want to talk a little bit about how you're doing at the moment in darts?
Yeah, I mean, it's well, what can I say? I've done all right recently, to be fair. I'm getting to a lot of finals. I've won quite a few up this end. It's been one of the toughest venues in the area, but yeah, you know, been quite consistent. We played for a long time, so you know, it does help.
Yeah. No, obviously, I mean, he's beat me more than I beat him, obviously. But he's a very good player. And I was just wondering, how did you first get into darts? Like, starting way back when? When did you first start?
Yeah, it was weird. I mean, I was 15 years old. I remember that much. I picked up a set of darts, and the first dart I ever threw was a treble 20. So I just kind of thought, oh, I might be good at this, to be fair. So I just kind of carried on from there, really, just through most days and practiced. And yeah, 26 years later, I'm still playing and yeah, hopefully getting better.
When did you sort of realise that you were like, you could make it and sort of like go up the levels? Like, did you notice at a young age, or
do you know what? I've always had that belief as a younger kid. I thought, you know, when I started playing when I was about 17, 18, to practice about 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I did. And it kind of gave me, I did about 8 or 9 months, it's about foundation it gave me to kind of play darts. And then I just stopped for a couple of years. But in my early 20s, I started playing again really properly. And I just felt I was always a bit better than everybody else.
Yeah.
It always came that way, it's a bit arrogant, but over the years, it took a while, don't get me wrong, but I've now established myself, hopefully, as somebody that is considered a good player.
Definitely. Obviously, where did you first start playing? Like, did you play in the pubs, or did you go straight into sort of local competitions? Or
I was at the local snooker club here in Weymouth. When, I used to play there a lot, and then I started playing league darts with a bunch of my friends that we know here in my early 20s. So I've been playing with them now for the last 17 years, give or take. I think we've played. So it's kept me going. I've played a lot of Super League. I've played county, and you know, hopefully I'm moving on to something a bit bigger.
Yeah. I was going to say that. So obviously with the ADC, you have the chance to like qualify for the modus. So how did that one recently go? Just in case anyone doesn't know about.
So the modus qualifiers. So it's something you qualify for at the end of the series, and I was in the top 32 and got into that. I think I was like top 8 when I qualified, and I've been to a couple of these qualifiers and I've not done very well, but this year in Dorchester in the Trinity Club I ended up winning it, which was great. Played really well, and now I've got my chance in March 2025 to get on the big box.
So March, so make sure you keep an eye out for that.
Yeah,
show
please
some support as well,
definitely.
Obviously, and it'd be good to see you on there. And last question I wanted to know, personally, and I'm guessing other people as well, are you looking to go to Q school at any stage, or are you looking to move to that next sort of level?
I think anybody that's a good dart player wants to do that. Obviously, life gets in the way for a lot of people. For me personally, I almost went to Q school a couple of years ago, but then I changed my mind because of the COVID element of it all, and I do want to do it. I haven't done it yet, and depending how things go for me over the next maybe 18 months, I think I'll be there in the next couple of years.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Andrew.
All right.
Really
Pleasure.
good, mate.
Cheers,
Perfect.
boys. Thank you.
So here is my quarterfinal game against Jay.
So that is me now finished at the ADC for the night. I made it to the quarterfinal, really happy with the result, played very steady through the groups, mid 70 most matches. Obviously it was only a best of 3, but still really happy. First ADC in ages, so plenty to work on, but also a lot I was very happy with, to be fair. Losing out in the quarterfinal to Jared, missed 3 match darts to take it 2-all, hitting that 180 to leave the double 4, but just could not pin that double. Credit to Jared though, he's a great player and he most likely would have whooped me in that last leg. Like I say, I'm going to be going to this ADC weekly now, and you'll be seeing this ADC featuring in plenty of these competition vlogs when they get released in the future. But that is it for now. That is my night at the ADC at the Sportsman's Social Club. Hope you enjoyed, and keep watching the rest of the video.
So fast forward from Tuesday and into Saturday, and we are here at the Mid-Suffolk Open run by Evolution Darts. Darren Moyes, how are you?
I'm very well, thanks. How are you?
Good, yeah, very well, thank you, very well. Looking forward to today?
Yeah, it should be a good day. Hopefully lots of players,
Yeah.
lots of good darts.
Fingers crossed.
Lots of money.
Hopefully by me. How did you rate my performance Tuesday, by the way?
Average, mate. Yeah, average.
Brilliant.
Can't do better.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're here with Evolution Darts today running this tournament. I mean, the first 2 questions for me are, when did you start and why did you start?
We started in 2016. Myself, my wife and another guy called James, we started at our local football club just to help them out, get a competition in there every week for 10 weeks during the summer, Grand Prix. Attracted about 30 players a week, just helped them out a bit. And we've been going ever since, really building up and building bigger competitions. We still run the Grand Prix at a different venue, and now we average 60, 70 players a week in that. And we run about 50 competitions a year.
Brilliant, brilliant. And like you say, those times where you're running competitions for 10 weeks plus,
Yeah.
how easy is it to run these comps, especially when you're doing consecutive weeks like that?
The comps that run week on week, 10 weeks in a row, are easier than the one-offs really, because the players start and they know they've got to play so many weeks to qualify for finals night. The prize pot builds as it goes along. People see the money and it's easier to get the entries. People don't let you down so much, they don't pull out at the last minute, they stay in the comps.
Do you prefer one of those type of comps, or is it the kind of ones that are just today, like where we've got 160 players today?
I think probably the weekly ones, which are a lot easier. With 160 players, you're relying on them 160 players to actually make it to the venue. It's always difficult to have a full field with that sort of thing. Things come up, people break down, family commitments, holidays, things like that. People forget they've entered and stuff like that. So it's easier to do the weekly ones, that sort of thing. The setup.
And I can imagine it's a lot of hard work that goes into it behind the scenes as well.
Oh yeah, it's weeks and weeks of work. My wife does most of the paperwork and taking the payments and things like that, but it's constantly chasing people for payments and stuff like that. We're quite lucky we've got good sponsors with Target Darts. They supply the boards and the equipment, so we haven't got to worry about that.
Yeah.
It's just worrying about getting to the venue, getting the setup. Like today, we've been setting this up since yesterday morning at 9 o'clock.
Brilliant.
So it's a big setup. It's a big event. Yeah.
And I think I say and speak on behalf of everyone in Suffolk here when we say we're very appreciative of you, of the work that you and the team do put in. I think we're very spoilt for darts in Suffolk because there is pretty much something going on every week. Would you disagree with that?
No, I agree with that. Thank you very much. There are other people like the Suffolk County. They run a lot of comps as well. There's a lot of decent people doing decent events in Suffolk. If you're a dart player in Suffolk, especially in the summer, you're extremely lucky for local events.
So if you are in the Suffolk area or you're around the Suffolk area and you are looking for comps, feel free to visit the Evolution Darts website. We'll put their tag at the bottom of this video and you can go and check out the stuff from them. Darren, thank you very much for your time this morning. Much appreciated.
Good luck today.
We'll get into the rest of the video and we'll see how Bailey and Dan are getting on.
And here is my semi-final game against Andrew McDermott. Here is the bull up, and obviously I had to hit the ball for a bull hitter. I did get knocked out in the semi-final to Andrew McDermott. He's been in the final for the past like 5 or 6. He's an unbelievable player. He actually won the regionals, and he's going to be in the Modus in the coming months. But yeah, so I'm not upset. I am, because I lost, but I didn't play terribly. I could have played better in the semis. Can't do much about it. Just need to move on and play better in the next one.
Right, so it's the morning after my Super League friendly. So we ended up winning 6-5 in the end last night. It was only a friendly, so luckily it doesn't affect league placings or anything like that so far. We have got another friendly next Tuesday, and then our league season, I think, starts at towards the back end of August. I think it's like the 27th, I think. So yeah, a couple of points to improve on there. I was quite happy with how I played, but there's still room for improvement there. So hopefully with next week's friendly, we can get some more match practice under the belt, ready for the start of the season. And so that concludes us playing in our competitions this week. Just want to say a massive thank you for tuning in. If you do like these types of videos, feel free to drop a comment down below, and also drop us a like on this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll have more videos like this coming soon, and we will catch you guys in the next video.